Well, High Court Judge Dunstan Mlambo says the South African government clearly violated the court order to ensure that Sudanese President Omar Al-Bashir did not leave the country. Mlambo detailed reasons for the court's decision that Al-Bashir be kept in South Africa and arrested. He said the Sudanese president did not enjoy any immunity at the African Union summit. In strong condemnation, Mlambo said if the government ignored its constitutional obligations, the edifice of democracy would crumble.
At this stage, on a common sense approach, there are clear indications that the order of Sunday, 14 June 2015 was not complied with. It is for this reason that we are moved to state that a democratic state based on the rule of law cannot exist or function if the government ignores its constitutional obligations and fails to abide by court orders. A court is the guardian of justice, the cornerstone of a democratic system based on the rule of law. If the state, an organ of state or state official, does not abide by court orders, the democratic edifice will crumble stone by stone until it collapses and chaos ensues.
Well, the High Court judge said that the National Prosecuting Authority must investigate to see if anyone should be held criminally liable.
Stated earlier that the departure of President Bashir from this country before the finalization of this application and in the full awareness of the explicit order of Sunday, 14 June 2015, objectively viewed, demonstrates non-compliance with that order. For this reason, we also find it prudent to invite the National Director of Public Prosecutions to consider whether criminal proceedings are appropriate. Do you agree?
I agree.
I agree.
We hand down our reasons accordingly.
Well, our reporter Njanji Chauke joins us for more on this story. He's live from the High Court in Pretoria. Njanji, good afternoon to you. The judge saying that decisions of the African Union cannot outweigh South Africa's obligations under the Rome Statute. And as we heard, the judge explaining that President Bashir's exit from the country was a clear violation of the court order.
Yeah, it's a very serious judgment there indeed, and we just spoke to the South African Litigation Center a short while ago, welcoming the decision of the court, saying that this is clear victory for the case that they had lodged more than a week ago. Well, outside the court, there are not very many people here to come and celebrate this. We know that lawyers for the state were also there. We tried to get comment from them, but they declined to comment. And then we heard what the judge said. Indeed, he started by summarizing what had happened when the AU summit was happening and also the case taking place here. But joining me now is a Sudanese national staying here in South Africa. He was also attending the proceedings inside. Sir, thanks for joining us. And then how do you feel about the outcome of the court case?
Thank you so much, Mister. I think the outcome of this case and all the circles, international circles behind it, I think it is just a blotting behind the South African leaders just to precisely just shame with an imbalanced standards, and I'm denying this, and I'm on my own opinion, this is not right and is not correct, and I think the output is nothing out of that.
There you have it from a Sudanese national that's staying here in South Africa. And what will be happening going forward? You heard the judge saying that maybe the criminal investigation and also inviting the director of public prosecutions. I think also the question of checks and balances also comes to play here, and also more confidence on the South African judiciary with regards to the issue of the independence of the judiciary, Natasha.
All right, Njanji, thank you very much. We'll leave it there. That's Njanji Chauke live from the High Court in Pretoria.